in my captivity, I was guarded by terrorists which been in Be'eri on October 7th. One of them is a teacher in a primary school, like 1st to 4th grade. The other one is a lecturer in the university. My family and I separately, we were kept in a doctor house, and I'm pretty sure that there was a paramedic also in this ambulance. I was taken to a mosque where at least 10 terrorists were fully armed there. They tried to find many creative ways to torture us psychologically and physically. Told us that one of us need to die and we can choose who it will be. It's like entering a massive graveyard. All this neighborhood that once was so peaceful and beautiful is now like all destroyed, and it's like the evil things that they did here, that the terrorists did here, just is like covering everything here. My wife and me, we started our relationship really young. We were 18, and we grew up here together, and then the children came and they grew up here. It feels so like narrow now. When we realized that they are doing it, we went back, my father-in-law of Shalom and me, and just pushed this wooden extension. My son, which was 8 years old, he stand behind me and he asked me if we are going to die. Everyone realized that we are not going to leave this room. I told him, like, without any compassion or empathy, that I don't know. And of course he started to cry, and I didn't want to tell him a lie if it's our last time, our last minutes here. But I was not able to feel any empathy to him because I'm now on a mission to prevent them to enter. I was here and they're looking on me, and their commander just took his Kalashnikov and started to fire on the bulletproof window. Now I knew that he cannot hurt me yet, but after a few bullets he will breach a hole in the window, and then we will need to surrender because it's game over for us. He would be able to throw grenades inside and to put his Kalashnikov in this hole and just shoot us all. And only after 505 days, when I was released, I discovered that this decision just saved our lives, because the all other families in this neighborhood were murdered the same way. So they walked me on the street, and to my right I saw two bodies that they executed. They weren't running or something, they just shot them in the head. I recognized the people, and we kept going, and they just threw me into a trunk of a car, and we started to go to Gaza. They try to find many creative ways to torture us psychologically and physically. So for example, they entered a few times and told us that one of us need to die and we can choose who it will be. Or they want to shoot one of us and we need to choose. Treated like animals. I mean, even animals won't be kept in such inhumane conditions, but this is the way they treated us. And I needed to find ways to keep my dignity and to have a honor for my life and existence. And I can say that I actually succeeded doing so. But it wasn't without great suffer and tremendous pain. I tried to give them hope and to make them keep fighting, and it was really hard for them. And in the end, I saw that they were just breaking apart. They were really depressed and in really bad shape.
אנחנו רק רוצים שזה יסתיים, בלחץ צבאי כולנו נמות. בבקשה, אני מבקש מכם משאלה.
The request to come home is coming from the heart. They really want to come home.
In my captivity, I was guarded by terrorists which been in Be'eri on October 7th. One of them is a teacher in a primary school, like 1st to 4th grade. The other one is a lecturer in the university. My family and I separately, we were kept in a doctor house. I was taken by a Red Crescent ambulance with at least 4 armed terrorists inside it. And I'm pretty sure that there was a paramedic also in this ambulance. I was taken to a mosque where at least 10 terrorists were fully armed there. They interviewed us to speak about their strengths and so on. So Hamas is using everything that it's have to fight, and it's not a fair fight. They are not obeying international laws. Israel and every Israeli that will still be here. I believed that peace is something that we can achieve, but after I saw the magnitude of hatred that they grew up upon and they are growing their children upon, it's really clear that at least in our generation it won't be possible.